Welcome back to another video on CFC Santana. Listen, Chelsea fans, Santana Nation, keep liking, keep subscribing, keep commenting and keep sharing. This channel is going to grow and we're going to grow together. That's the only way. So, Chelsea fans, let's get straight into this and trust me, you're going to love it. Alright, so I'm going to start this video off right with my boy Cole Palmer. It looks like our star boy is finally getting his flowers and he's out here snatching chains. Bukayo Saka, come here. Jack Grealish, come here. Jude Bellingham, come here. All that Cole Palmer's going to be playing left back stuff. Leave it out, Lee Carsley. Leave it out. This is the real star boy. He is the man. England need to build around Cole Palmer. If they want to achieve anything, they need to do it. So, congratulations Cole Palmer for winning the England Player of the Year. He barely played any minutes and the players vote for this as well. So it says a lot. He's out here snatching chains. Our boy is the star boy and he's a star boy for the nation. The nation needs to get behind Cole Palmer because England can do things if Cole Palmer is on that pitch. Now let's get into the reason why we're all here, people. We're here to talk about Chelsea. So in this video, I'm going to point out key positions in this Chelsea team that needs to be addressed. Some absolutely needs to be addressed and some maybe needs to be addressed. Let's get into it. So the key positions I believe Chelsea need to address are goalkeeper, right-sided centre-back, a right-back, a central midfielder, and a striker. I know what you're thinking. You've just named about 5 different positions. You've just named the whole spine. Listen, we need work if we want to win the title. But walk with me down this road and you might see where I'm going with this. So let's start off at the back with goalkeeper. Robert Sanchez has absolutely surprised me this season. Yes, he's had a few clangers, but he's been actually all right. But all right isn't good enough at Chelsea. And all right will not win us trophies and all right will not win us leagues. If we want to be a serious institution again and a serious team, we need to address the goalkeeper issue. And I would rank this as the #1 position we need to address. Yes, #1 position that Chelsea Football Club need to address. Now, if I was Egbali or if I was Todd Bowley, I'll be going out there straight away and getting Diogo Costa in the summer window. Quality goalkeeper. Now look, the best teams in the world in history have always had a great goalkeeper. And I'm sorry, Robert Sanchez isn't a great goalkeeper. Right now, he's a bit of a stopgap, but he always has clangers in him. You know he's going to make a mistake. You know he's going to cost you points, but at the same time, he's going to save you points. But the amount of times he's going to cost you points is going to outweigh the amount of times he's going to save you points, and that's the problem. So we need to address this position. And for me, I'll be going out there going to get Diogo Costa or get Beto. Now, some of you might be thinking, who is Beto? He's the Brazilian goalkeeper. I think he's gone to Saudi or China. I believe it's Saudi, but I'll be going to go prize him. He's a great goalkeeper, but at the moment, look at Diogo Costa. He's still in Europe, Portuguese international. He's been there, done that. Go get him. Very quality goalkeeper. Now, when we brought in Jorgensen, I thought Jorgensen could be the key to this issue. But at the moment, he also doesn't look like he's good enough. We still have Jorgensen and Petrovic on our books, but I still think we need a quality, world-class goalkeeper in between the goalposts for us to get anywhere serious within this league and in Europe. So I've spoken about the goalkeeper situation. Let's talk about the next position, which is right back. Chelsea fans, I know exactly what you're thinking right now. We have Malo Gusto. Yes, I agree. But for me, Malo Gusto this season has not been the same Malo Gusto we saw last season. I'm not sure what's going on with him, but defensively, he's been very suspect. And for me, I still think we need another quality right back to go with Malo Gusto. Take everything I'm saying with a pinch of salt when it comes down to our right back situation. Yes, I know we got Reece James. Yes, I know he's a world-class right back. And yes, I know he's our captain. But currently, he has not proven he can stay fit for a season. So we might need to upgrade him and possibly sell him. Trust me, I don't want to do that, but sometimes you gotta do what you got to do. If Reece James comes back and he can't prove that he can stay fit, unfortunately, I know the club will sell him. This club will sell him. And to be honest, I won't blame them. Like, you really have to think about this. He's our club captain, earning 250k a week on our books, and he's barely playing games in the season. This ain't good, people. This isn't good. Like, let's be honest with ourselves. In the last 2 years, how many games has Reece James really played? Like, let's really be honest. Can anyone say he's played 20 games in the last 2 years? I don't think so. I don't think so. Hands up, like I said already, if Reece James can prove his fitness, of course he stays. Of course he's our club captain. Of course I would not upgrade. I don't even think there's an upgrade. It's not possible to upgrade. If Reece James is fit, he's firing, he's the best right back in the world for me. The best right back. Now, for me personally, if Reece James can't do it, I'm promoting Joshua Champong straight into the first team. Just like when Frank Lampard put his faith in Reece James I'll do the same thing with Joshua Champong if Reece James can't turn up. Now, the next position is central midfield, and I know what you're wondering. We've got central midfielders already which are quality. Why would we need to upgrade? Give me a moment. For me, the problem's simple. Enzo Fernandez. Unfortunately, I just don't think he's built for the Premier League. If you put Enzo Fernandez in a Real Madrid shirt playing in La Liga, I think he'll be world class. And I think everybody will be saying the same thing. He hasn't had enough world class moments in the Chelsea shirt. So with that being said, I think Enzo Fernandez is a secret problem for Chelsea. I say it's a secret, but really, is it a secret? There's a lot of Chelsea fans that don't rate him, and rivals definitely don't rate him. I actually rate Enzo Fernandez. I just feel like Lavia would be better suited next to Caicedo in this Chelsea team in the Premier League. For me, Lavia should be our starting six. This season, I feel like we have a midfield depth problem, and I feel like KDH was an unnecessary signing. To solve the issue, we could actually have the answers in-house. So we have 3 players currently on our books that I feel like could do a job in that position. First person I'm going to mention that I hope joins the team next season is Andre Santos. This guy is absolute top notch. He's absolute quality. I'm surprised Enzo Maresca didn't keep him around. While I do say that, I do also understand for his growth, it's good for him to go out on loan and play 90 minutes games and be a regular starter. But for me, I feel like he could be ready to join this team. He's absolute quality. I feel like he can offer us what Enzo Fernandez currently offers us in this team right now. He's got vision. He can play a pass. He can spray the ball. He can keep the tempo going. He can set the pace of the tempo. For me, Andre Santos should be a part of the team next season. The next player I'm going to talk about is Cassidy. With Cassidy, I really liked him in his pre-season when he first came underneath Poch. But I feel like he's starting to mature underneath Maresca, and Maresca seems to be utilising him in that 6 role, and I feel like it might be his best role. Cassidy will bring us aggression in that middle of the park, which Enzo Fernandez currently does not bring us. That burden gets laid upon only Moises Caicedo, and I feel like in a midfield partnership, you both need to be able to make a tackle, and you both need to be able to get up and down the pitch. I've been very impressed from Cassidy when I've watched him live. He's been absolutely brilliant so far, and I think he could have a future at Chelsea Football Club. The third player on my list is Ugochukwu. I think Leslie Ugochukwu could grow to be a great player. He had a great pre-season. And to be honest, I'm surprised Enzo Maresca let him go out on loan. But again, just like Andre Santos, I get it. I get why he was loaned out. Give him minutes. He's gone to Southampton. He's played a few games. He's actually played all right. And I think the Saints fans absolutely love him. But again, he could be an in-house answer to our problem when it comes down to Enzo Fernandez. Now, there is a fourth option. Paul Pogba. Stay with me, people. Stay with me. You're probably watching this right now and thinking, Santana, what are you talking about? Whoa. Just walk with me. Like I said, just walk with me on this. I'm crazy, and sometimes you got to be crazy to get gold. Watch this. I think Paul Pogba and Caicedo will absolutely cook. And if you are out there thinking Paul Pogba is still not world class, please wake up. Listen, the guy is world class, a World Cup winner. I know he didn't perform well at Manchester United, but just because he didn't perform well there doesn't mean he's not a good player. I think him and Moises Caicedo will absolutely cook. Just imagine Paul Pogba spraying balls over to the likes of Cole Palmer, him and Cole Palmer linking up, him clipping balls to Noni Madueke or Neto, clipping balls over to the likes of Jadon Sancho, him and Jadon Sancho's partnership. Like, let's be real. Paul Pogba could solve our midfield options. Midfield options? No, sorry, I meant midfield problem. Now, if you're as crazy as me that sees Paul Pogba as a good option for Chelsea Football Club, let me know down below. And if you don't agree, let me know why. Now, with this final position, it should not surprise anybody, and that is striker. We need a striker. We need a proper one. Nicholas Jackson is good, but I don't think he's good enough to be the starting striker for Chelsea Football Club. Unfortunately, I think there is a world where Nkunku does get sold and he probably goes to PSG. I think this is the number 2 position that we need to address in this team. Now, what Nicholas Jackson provides is good, but what he doesn't provide is very harmful, and that's him not being clinical in front of goal. Now, with Nkunku, his Chelsea career hasn't gone right at all. He's been riddled with a lot of injuries, and he hasn't been the starting main man for Chelsea Football Club. I'm not quite sure what it is. For me, he's the better finisher out of him and Jackson, so I would be starting Nkunku over Jackson. But for whatever the reason is, Nkunku does not start for Chelsea Football Club, so for me, I feel like he's going to be sold. Now, with the striker market, it's kind of bleeding, I can't lie. There's not that many strikers on the market and available for us to get. But these are the strikers I think Chelsea Football Club should get, and also the strikers that I believe could improve Chelsea Football Club to potentially win a title. Yes, I said it, people, a title. First name on the list, Victor Osimhen. Aerially dominant. He's an absolute menace. He presses well and he would get us goals. Next player on the list is another Victor Boniface. I think Victor Boniface would absolutely cook at Chelsea, and just like every other striker I'm going to name on this list, I think they all will cook, and I think there'll be a potential upgrade to Nicholas Jackson. Boniface is a great presser and he's an absolute fox in the box. I think he will do us justice in the box when it comes down to putting that ball in the back of the net. The third striker on the list is another Victor. Yes, it's another Victor, and that Victor is, you guessed it right. Trust me and believe, it's another Victor. This guy right here, I need to see this at the bridge. I need to see this at the bridge. Are you crazy? That celebration will go nuts. And no, people, I don't want him just for the celebration. Listen, I think we will see the celebration a lot at the bridge, but yeah, he is absolutely class. Ball striking elitist. Ball striking elite. Now, if you don't know about Victor Gyökeres by now, you need to get to know him. He's absolutely cooking for Sporting Lisbon. He's absolutely cooking. I think Victor Gyökeres would absolutely cook in this Premier League. He's played in England before. Yes, I know he played in the Championship, but the Championship is a difficult league, and he cooked in that league. He absolutely cooked. He is an ex-Brighton player though. He is an ex-Brighton player, so... But then again, it could come to our advantage. We do have their sporting directors. Maybe something can happen. Maybe. Unfortunately, with the direction we're going in right now, I don't think we will sanction a deal like that. I think it's going to cost around 100 million. I don't think we're going to do that. And I just see him going to Arsenal, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I see him going to Arsenal, man. It's a shame. It's a shame. The next player on my list is John Duran. Now, listen, if you follow me on TikTok and you've been on my lives, you know what I thought about John Duran. You know what I thought about John Duran when we were linked to him. I think this guy's absolutely class. And I said it. His ball striking ability, not many players have got it. Not many players have got it at all. I think John Duran would absolutely eat in this team and he would score worldies. Just like all the previous strikers I've just mentioned, I think they're all more clinical than Nicholas Jackson, but Nicholas Jackson does bring stuff they don't bring, and I think these lot bring stuff he doesn't bring. So John Duran would be a fantastic buy in my mind, but I think that boat might have sold. I think Villa will be asking somewhere close to 80 million, and I don't think it's going to happen. Just think, we nearly got him for 35 to 45 mil, but Conor Gallagher said no to going to Villa, and that deal absolutely collapsed. So Conor Gallagher, thank you for that, man. Thank you, mate. Proper Chelsea. Thank you for that. Now, this last striker I'm about to mention might surprise you lot, but I think he has the quality to become a great striker. That player is Liam Delap. Liam Delap gives me Harry Kane vibes. Listen, walk with me, people. Again, you're going to have to walk with me again. I just feel like this guy could have a similar trajectory to what Harry Kane did. Like, the guy is class. He looks like a typical English striker with a bit of flair. He's got that jinky-majinky. He has jinky-majinky in him. And there's not many strikers at the moment that have jinky-majinky. The guy looks class. This is a deal that I think that could happen, and Chelsea fans, remember who said it. Remember who said it. Liam Delap to Chelsea could be a possibility for multiple reasons. One, he's ex-City, so you know Joe Shields is sniffing around. Two, we can get him on the cheap. Three, we can get him in January. He would not be a problem to get in January. I'm sorry, Ipswich. If we pull up, you are accepting a deal. Now, do I think Liam Delap is ready right now? No. Would I trust him more than Jackson on a one-on-one? Possibly. For the right price, I'll be more than happy to be bringing in Liam Delap. But in all honesty, I'd rather have any of the strikers I've just mentioned previously. But if it's Liam Delap, bring him in. So we're coming towards the end of the video. If you've enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button, click the like button, drop a comment down below, share with your friends, and trust me, there's many more to come. But people, you know what it is. Santana, over and out.